lasagna, pasta in the form of wide strips, a baked Italian dish consisting of wide strips of pasta cooked and layered with meat or vegetables, cheese, and tomato sauce.
Yes. Okay, so that's lasagna, right? But the question is, if you have two lasagnas and you stack them on top of each other, is it one lasagna or two? Now, where's your position? What do you think?
I think it's very
Circumstantial?
no. Yes, circumstantial. Anyways,
Okay.
No.
I think it's just one big old lasagna.
Yeah, I agree. But if you have like a really old lasagna and you put it on your newly baked lasagna, that is no. That's just
That's
then
one
it's
lasagna.
different.
It's just nasty.
Oh. Yeah, I get one.
Okay.
Yeah, just one side
I
is
think
good
it's
and one is bad.
Yes.
Okay, but what if you have two different lasagnas, but you put them on top of each other and then you cook it together? Then I would feel like it would be just one lasagna.
Then
You
it's really
cook
one
them
lasagna.
together, then it's one.
Well, what's the limit of lasagna?
However many can stack, bro.
Yeah.
You
What
don't
about
know-
if it falls over? It's no longer one lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then it's just broken
Like-
lasagna.
What if you take one lasagna and split it in half? Do you have? Well, I guess you'd have two mini tiny lasagnas. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't be as filling, bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you guys even like lasagna? I love lasagna. Any
I
I
Italian
love
food.
lasagna. I used to hate it, but now I like it.
The school lasagna is actually good, bro.
It is, oddly.
Well, that's
School
your
food
first
is underrated, honestly.
Yes, some of the
I
stuff
wouldn't
is too good.
Very, I wouldn't say it's nutritious, but I mean like
Yeah.
apples
Alright.
and-
Also vegan lasagna.
Okay, and
Well, vegetarian. Because
Okay.
I've
The
only
school
had
does?
so valid.
No, I'm saying in
No.
general.
in general, yeah. I don't think the
No.
school's that bougie
Nah.
yet.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I mean they have some veggies if you are a vegetarian. I guess.
Boiled veggies, and them boys be like a spoonful, and
Yeah,
then
literally.
it's done.
Well, honestly, they kind of soggy and like unseasoned.
You'd like
I mean,
die
if you
if
can
you had to
pepper-
eat at school and you're vegetarian.
Yeah, it just couldn't.
Yeah,
But sweet
Not
potato
awesome.
fries, they're so good. Potato fries at the school are so good.
so where does everybody stand on the lasagna?
We already
Um,
said it, big brain.
Well, I mean, I just don't know for sure. Like me,
That's it. I'm
Um,
not.
I also think that it depends on the situation, I guess. So
I don't think it depends on the situation. If you just throw it
I
on
think
top of
it
each other,
does.
like it's one.
Like
So
crusty
that's
lasagna and
what
crusty
they mean.
lasagna.
It's one.
I don't know.
Right.
I kind of think it's two lasagnas because, like, when you cook a lasagna, the top layer is crispy. So
But
there's different
double-
ingredients on top of the lasagna than in the between.
yeah, it's
Or, like,
stacked
how-
differently. Yeah.
Wait, is it Burger King that does the Whopper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They have like the double Whopper.
Yeah,
like,
she's on something.
Whopper.
is that just two burgers put together?
Yeah,
or
if just slapping another bun
Well,
on
there-
it is
there's no
like
bun,
one
though.
sandwich, then
well, you could just technically take the top layer of the lasagna off, save that boy for later because you know that's the best part, and then just put the other lasagna on. Like,
The middle is the
Maybe.
best part where all the juices are. Like,
ew.
yeah, because it's like where the most flavor is. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Tomatoes?
Because like
okay, let
the
me-
crusty isn't always the good part. It can be
Yeah,
too crusty.
yeah.
It
Just like-
depends.
just like
Honestly,
that.
no, you're right. Actually, no, you're right. You're right.
It's like what you see on the outside can't compare.
Oh my gosh! Wait, how do you feel? What part of the brownies are the best? The outer or the inner?
Outer.
if it's bad brownie, then inner. If it's good brownie, then outer.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've never been like that much of a sweets person, so I never bake actual brownies. And when I do, I put them in cupcake lining. Like, you know what I mean? Like a
Ah.
cupcake little thingy.
no
So I
mess.
get like best of both worlds.
I
Nice.
don't know. I honestly just think the whole brownie is good. Mm,
I think so. But rightfully
It's fair enough.
so. The brownies
good.
are
I
so
like
nice.
brownies.
Yeah, so if you're
I
like at a
suck
birthday party or something and someone asks what side do you want, you just say all.
Okay, if I'm at a birthday party, like, and they're asking for which side of the cake I want, I would do the pretty spot with like the little flowers and stuff on it.
You're not
or
saving
I would-
that for the birthday person? Rude.
That's too much
You
frosting,
know.
I think.
I think that it's a
Well,
rule
Avi.
that the birthday person has to get the first slice of cake. Like, I think
Yeah.
that
And
should
the
be a-
prettiest,
Yeah.
bro. Because you know that their
Well,
mom's
okay,
gonna take a
but
picture of them with
It's
that
the
cake.
first
I didn't think-
one. So if they don't pick the prettiest one, then it's a fair game.
Yeah,
Y'all are
maybe they-
so mean.
Okay, but clearly they didn't think it was the prettiest one.
I mean,
so-
no, you're right. And then
Pretty is
Yeah, everybody
subjective,
has their
guys.
preferences.
I agree. Okay, let's take a little break and just refresh our brains about whose name goes to which voice. I'm the host for this episode, Raina.
I'm Delianne.
What did
I
you
was
do?
also in here.
And I'm Amelia.
And I'm Riley.
Okay, now is cereal soup?
What's the
no.
definition of soup?
Oh, that is true. Let me
Google that
search
because
it.
this one frustrates me.
Hmm.
Is soup roux?
It says a liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, and vegetables. So no.
No, like, do you boil your cereal? First of all,
Okay,
even if you
meat,
put like no
fish.
meat, no.
What
You
about
boil
cucumbers
your
and
milk?
water? Is that soup?
What
No,
do you
it's a
boil
drink.
your cucumbers in?
And generally served warm. So
Yeah. So definitely, okay, that one was just a no-brainer. Like, if
I
you-
have no.
or
But I have
there's a
heard
second
people.
definition. A substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance or consistency.
But cereal, like the only thing it's like semi-consistent to is like potato soup. If like the potatoes are like thick,
Ew.
and the milk is just runny.
Yeah.
Like
And like
But-
soup usually has broth, of which milk does or cereal does not have.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
People that say
Yeah.
a cereal is soup, they're just trying to piss people off.
yeah, cause
Like,
that's
they're
just
reaching.
rude. Yeah,
Because the lasagna one was at least debatable, but
Yeah.
cereal.
you
no,
can
you're
understand
just trying
both
to be a troll.
perspectives. Cereal, it's cereal, dude. Like, wait, I have
Like,
heard
put it in
people like
buckets.
warm up their cereal though, but like, okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh, I know an argument. So, sandwich, right? When you think of a sandwich, you have like bread, whatever bread. So, argument, hot dog. Is hot dog a sandwich?
I would say
Sounds like-
hot dog's more of a taco than it is a sandwich.
Taco.
No, it's just a thick taco. Like,
Okay, but in
Okay,
reality,
but what
that's not
about
a-
sandwich rotated? Is that
it
hot dog?
No,
sandwich
no,
isn't.
okay.
If you take the
No,
bun,
okay,
I mean, if you take the toast of a sandwich and then like fold it like a U and then put the stuff, like I've had hot dogs like that.
Okay, but hear me out. So they still call like just a tortilla folded a soft taco, but that's just a freaking burrito. That's like a half done burrito.
Yeah.
So you can make the same debate for a hot dog.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Argument though, counterpoint. Then what is a sub? A sub sandwich?
An elongated sandwich, bro. Like
Yeah, it's
that's
just
just
like-
called
Yeah, it's
Subway
basically
trying
a
to
hot
make
dog.
more money.
It's stuff inside of a baguette, literally, and then you just cut it into like
Oh.
fourths.
Yeah, it's basically a hot dog.
Maybe delicious.
The age-old question is what are wet?
Doesn't it make things wet?
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I guess
That's
if
like-
it's touching itself. Oh wait. No, wait, get that
No.
back.
No.
Like if the hydrogen bonds are also hugging the other hydrogen bonds.
That's not how atoms work.
Oh, okay,
Oh, I'm
then you're
really
right.
learning that
Aren't they
now.
just like right next to each other? or
Water is
something
with
like that?
water. It's just more water.
They never touch. Can it not be
Water
wet?
is not wet. That's not how atoms work.
Oh wait, hold up. Okay, because hydrogen bonds and like H2O, basically, like the whole thing doesn't touch each other whenever they group together. It's only the oxygen touching each other.
What
and
are y'all's
connecting,
grades
right?
in chemistry
Oh
again?
god.
I literally okay. I can't be talking because
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
one.
that's bad. I would have failed the semester if
But
it
that's
wasn't
what I'm
for that
learning
pass or fail thing.
chemistry.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I think I'm just.
I
thinking-
honestly can't tell you guys the molecular structure of water, but I think water makes things wet too.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Right. I would assume.
Yeah.
Well, but technically, if we're saying that the hydrogen bonds or whatever can't touch anything, then is anything wet?
True.
Okay, because it's the action of something being
True.
touched by water or coming into contact with water. So that doesn't necessarily mean like the atoms have to be touching.
Oh. But okay.
Unless it was water resistant.
It's too.
Like, I don't know how that works,
confusing.
but
Aren't we water
yeah.
resistant in a way?
How?
We are. Isn't
not
that
if
weird?
you have enough water.
Your skin gets all soggy.
Yeah.
Your function better.
It's like that science experiment thing where like the water goes in.
Into
through the
what?
tube. No, it's like
Water.
you never done that science experiment where they have like some sort of chemical in there and it's like usually colored and it's in a tube and then they dip it in the water and it's filled with water but the liquid inside the tube doesn't leave.
Oh my gosh, I saw
Oh,
that. I know
yeah.
what you're talking about.
Isn't
Like
that- isn't
I'm
that-
surprised that Miss Brown didn't
Gravity?
do it with you guys.
No, well, we can't because of COVID and all that.
Oh yeah.
Trying to be safe. But moving on, maybe a less debatable. Actually, we all agreed on that one. Maybe a
We've-
more debatable one. Are boneless chicken wings chicken nuggets?
No.
That is a good question.
Because
Kind
they're
of
cooked-
like
they're cooked
I would say
differently.
yes,
They are just chicken
just
nuggets.
with a different name.
Yeah.
Like it's just a different font at this point. Like like the
Yeah.
bone's gone.
well, like chicken wings are usually not breaded, while chicken nuggets are, right?
I agree with that.
Okay,
kind of
but then
thing.
you can
Well,
just
when I
take
think
off
of
the-
chicken wings, I
okay.
think of like hot sauce.
Yeah,
Fine.
chicken wings have sauce on the outside of them, but for chicken nuggets, you dip them into sauce, and they're
Do
like
we have to
also
pull up the
breaded.
definition of chicken nugget?
Yeah, can't you just like sauce the chicken nugget and then like you know what I mean? Like put it in a bowl and then like people
But
have been doing that for Chick-fil-A. Like nuggets, they've been like putting the buffalo sauce in the little like
Oh, shaking
container and then yeah, shaking it. Would that make them them boneless wings by your definition?
No, because
Well, they never had a wing to be
breaded.
right?
Well, they were
Wait, what
chicken.
did you say?
The sauces are also like cooked with the chicken wing, you know, and they're not like dipped into it after it's cooked, and it's like
Yeah,
I don't know.
they
In my
are.
opinion, I just feel like they're not chicken nuggets because they have a different texture. They're cooked differently, and there's different like steps that you have to do in order to eat it. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
But
That is true.
I have a valuable point to make. So definition of nugget is extremely loose. So we've been asking, are chicken wings like bone-in chicken wings? Or no, are boneless
The
chicken
social
wings
construct
actually
of
just chicken nuggets? But are bone-in chicken wings just chicken nuggets?
Just with a little bit of tang.
Yeah,
in
what's the
it.
difference? They just have bone in. But
Wait, let me think about
I
it.
guess for
definition of nugget
I guess
doesn't specify bone in or bone out.
I guess for the chicken nugget, you have to like, don't you grind up the meat or something? No, not even.
Not necessarily.
Nah, yeah. I feel like they don't even like for McDonald's they probably do, but for Chick-fil-A, do they? They probably just whatever. And then
Okay,
for the boneless wings, they just take out. I don't know, but
Okay, guys.
for the
Oh,
okay.
sorry. It keeps freezing. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you.
it's because of your Dookie Wi-Fi, bro.
I'm sorry. I can't even control it. Okay, no, finish what you said. I feel so bad.
I was gonna say that you add the sauce at the end of the cooking of the boneless wings anyways, like you don't bake it with the sauce, right? Like I feel like they do that afterwards, and you can technically do that with the chicken nugget, and or you know what you could do, get the grilled chicken nuggets and then put the sauce afterwards, and would it be a boneless wing?
I feel like
But
they
you
taste differently
Dip
though.
it.
I
Like,
don't
you
know.
have to dip chicken nuggets, I feel like. Okay, but this okay. So chicken wings are like a certain part of a chicken. It's like the leg or like chicken legs kind of. But chicken nuggets can be like any part of the chicken, right? And usually it's like, I mean, if it's McDonald's, the meat might be fake. But usually in chicken nuggets, I'm pretty sure they're like grinded up and then breaded or like packed together, like breaded and then cooked. And then like it's
Yeah.
a whole different part of the chicken. I feel bad. Like I feel bad for these chickens now.
I feel like I'm
You just got
uneducated on
so
like chicken nugget lore.
bad.
I don't know how they're made.
Uneducated
Yeah.
on the chicken nugget lore.
Lore.
Did we miss an episode, dude? Like, what is going on?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, this is our first episode, so we're doing pretty good so far.
It's not, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't this our second?
Well, like
What?
real episode, right?
Oh, that can be
Yeah.
a
Oh,
question.
okay.
Is this our first episode? Or-
It's debatable. Wait, oh my gosh.
Is this
Alrighty.
the first episode? Okay.
Like, that's kind of like the question, can you have another first impression? Like, I
Like
remember
years
our teachers
later?
asking that in like 8th grade, they were like, do you think people can have another first impression? And I was like, no,
that kind of-
question mark, because you can have like a different impression on someone, but the first is first, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I
If you
mean,
have a different impression, then it's just like maybe they didn't turn out to who you thought they were, and it's just like they're like a different person than you thought based on your first impression. So I definitely do think that's different.
that can segue into like a different I mean, but like first kiss as well.
Yeah.
Like, do you choose? But that also goes into
Oh.
something else. But if you want to talk about like just the first kiss part,
Yeah.
like, is that down to the person or
Uh-oh.
just like the first one?
Well, because you're not going to count a kiss that you had in like 1st grade when you accidentally fell into like a boy's face or a girl's. Or those. But
Also, first kisses can be different, like with different people. Like my first kiss with so and so, like I was peer pressured into doing something, so it wasn't like my choice, you know, like
yeah,
stuff like
that
that.
could be a lot of cases for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
it
then,
could be like, different based on the situation.
okay, and then a whole different change of topic. Wait, which one?
Kind of deep there.
Does a straw have 1 or 2 holes?
This is an obvious answer, please.
Yeah, this is a 1 hole, bro.
It's one hole.
Yeah.
It's
It's a tube.
like I can literally.
It is a tube.
How?
If
I
there
mean,
is
I
no
thought you said
end
two.
to the hole, then
Yeah,
it is
like,
one
do you see this?
hole.
This is just a.
Yes.
Oh, I guess
That's
our
end,
listeners can't see it.
And like if you cut it really thin, then it's more
Like,
obvious. But it's still the
it's
same
just-
thing.
We're
Yeah.
All the paper
our
sounds.
listeners can't hear this.
No, they can.
but-
They can imagine it.
or they can't. Yeah, just
ASMR.
imagine us rolling up paper into what's
Thin
this?
enough.
What's this thingy
Rolls.
called? Tubes.
Tube.
Yeah, this a tubular
roll.
form, and this is just make it with us, and now
Yeah.
you have a big straw.
Yeah.
You know, and as you can see, there's
Okay.
1 hole. Wait,
One.
technically, does a t-shirt only have 1 hole?
No,
Given the fact that there's no holes in it. Wait, I mean,
Gosh.
wait, no.
No.
it has
1,
multiple. It has multiple holes.
Yeah, because like
No.
imagine
Yeah,
you
it has
stuck a
multiple.
hole in that tube.
Yeah, like how
Is
how
that
it
still one
supposed to be hole when it
No, you're
comes-
right. Yeah. Okay, I just got
Oh,
really
yeah.
unless you have just like one t-shirt that like I guess if you didn't have arms and it was just like like you know what I mean though? like a
Yeah.
Okay, let me stop you right
collar,
there. A tube
and then-
top.
Yeah. Okay. No, you're
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
It's literally called a tube. So I see.
No, it is called a tube top, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
but
hole.
also
So tube tops are
what's
just
the
one hole.
difference? Okay. What's the difference between like a tube, like of like a straw, for example, and then like digging a hole, like digging a circular hole with an end? Like
With no end.
there would be if you dug like a dirt hole, there would just be 1 hole. But if a straw also has 1 hole, how is it different that a straw has like 2 ends and then like a hole only has 1 opening, you know?
You just
Like-
answered your question.
I'm looking up the
straw
definition
has-
of hole again.
Or like
Well,
how's it-
imagine you
has
stuck
two-
a straw in the dirt, right? Then that 1 hole is covered,
Oh,
but it still has 1 hole, right?
true.
Okay, but
Just-
if a straw has 2 openings and the hole has 1 opening,
Maybe it's
it's
not a hole at
different,
all.
right? Oh,
Okay, because
Oh.
so the
Bruh,
definition is a
my
hollow
life has
place
changed.
in a solid body or surface. So what's the definition of hollow?
Hollow, empty, like Amelia's brain.
Open.
I feel like hollow is like
So
no opening,
I guess
maybe.
simple.
Oh gosh. Okay, next question. This is- okay, wait, okay. We don't have to put this in, but I asked Mr. Valentine for like random questions and he said, is fire hot? Is radiation spicy air?
I mean,
It's deadly air.
It's
Oops.
deadly air. Air with a little bit of tang.
Yeah, tangy air.
It's been, I don't know. But anyways, okay. This one I think is interesting. If a tree falls but no one is around to hear it, did it really make a sound?
Yes.
I think
It's still in
yes.
the universe.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think yes. Just like my dad was like, well, the sound vibrations didn't hit anyone's ears. So did it really make a sound? We don't know because
Well, they just
what
keep
if it's
going
just
till they
like,
dissipate, right?
Yeah.
ooh.
Or like, what if somebody punches you and then nobody
What?
was around to see it? Does that mean that they're going to be
Okay,
held
no.
accountable for punching you?
Just
That's
because
fucked up,
humans are like the only ones to be able to talk about it, that doesn't mean the world revolves around us. Okay, so just because we did not witness it doesn't mean the event didn't take place.
Yeah.
Exactly. I completely agree. It's like that's why like if a tree fell, it still happened, but even if nobody was there, like people are gonna see it, you know?
Well, no, I'm not saying if it happened or didn't, but like the sound.
Yeah, the sound specific.
Yeah.
The
Y'all
sound
just
of
trying to
it.
be deep if you're
Yeah,
saying
I'm
that
just
the
talking
answer
about
is no.
But like I don't know, what if these questions are subconsciously helping us know each other, like on a deeper level?
Bro,
Do you think radiation is spicy air?
I'm about to ask you about cupcakes and
Yeah,
muffins.
I really
bro.
don't wanna
How
find
deep
out.
can this go? Okay, is a cupcake without icing a muffin? No, because it's
No,
different
it's
batter.
just
Yeah,
cake.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, it's just a little tiny cake. Because with muffins, you like freaking can't freaking. Okay, sorry. You can't like. Yeah, you can't. What's it called? Mix it too much, or it messes up the batter. You can't undermix it, or it messes up the batter. You can't do a bunch of things, or it messes it up. But for like cakes and cupcakes, it's pretty like you mess it up and it still tastes fine. You know what I mean? Like it's fine.
Well, you can't make a muffin with cake batter anyway,
True.
so it's the same thing.
Wait, can't.
Yeah.
No.
You can't
What's
make
the
a
big
muffin
difference?
with cake batter. It's like corn muffin batter and like
Corn
normal
muffin?
cake batter. Well, that's the only thing I can relate it to.
Corn,
'cause
Oh, cornbread? Cornbread batter?
cornbread.
Yeah,
they
cornbread,
have-
corn muffins. The consistency is different. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
But yeah,
It's
I'm
like
pretty sure.
they have different batters.
The muffin's more grainy.
I feel like the
Yeah.
cornbread's more grainy.
No,
Oh, to
Oh,
be fair,
cornbread
I
is
don't really
very-
like muffins.
Very like dry.
I love corn muffins.
I feel like it's
I
hard
love
to swallow.
corn.
It's delish.
I just maybe haven't had any good muffins. Actually, no, those aren't muffins. I was gonna say the ones at Trader Joe's, but that's literally cornbread in like a little muffin shape.
Oh, Trader Joe's.
What's the difference between cornbread and corn muffins?
I didn't know there was one, just the wording. Like, what's the difference between
Yes.
dirt and soil? Like the word, bro. It's the same.
No, I think that there's actually a difference.
What?
Yeah.
Is there? Like what?
Dirt and oil?
Well, okay, it's like bread. Like the consistency of bread is different than to a muffin, like a normal muffin.
But that's
Yeah,
not
I
dirt
agree.
and
Yeah, we're not talking about dirt and soil.
I
Bread's
was just
usually
saying
like more
that-
dry.
Yeah.
than muffins.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going against you. I think that there is a difference.
I guess soil
Because-
could be more. What if you just had really dried out soil?
Why
Would
are
that-
you still talking
Oh,
about
wait,
soil?
Oh, I
wait.
thought that's what we were
Soil?
talking about.
I literally have researched about soil because I'm trying to make a garden.
Okay, we're moving on, bro.
Yeah, we better move on before I go on a rant. Okay.
You're gonna go on about our plans. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. I remember thinking about this as a kid. Is a thumb a finger? Or is it a thumb?
Yes, it's a
I
part of
think
your hand.
it's a
Yeah, it's a finger. We
Yeah,
have
I
five
thought I-
fingers.
The people's debate is, well, the thumb, there's
Pinky
only
finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger. thumb.
Yes, that and there's like if you move your thumb, you can only bend it like twice, I guess. But if you feel along your thumb, you feel that little bone. Dang, people being so loud and for what?
But your
Yeah, you
bone
can-
structure is different because your
But
whole
you can see.
all of these are
Technically, you can
phalanges.
bend it 3 times, right? One,
Yeah.
two.
So like this isn't another
or
bone. It's just another
one,
phalange.
two.
Even
No,
though
I'm
it's
just
right.
phalange.
Oh, what? Wait.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends on like your definition of finger. Because I
But
just
even if like your finger, okay, on your
My
index
ring almost
finger,
fell
you
off.
have like the base, then the littler base, and then the little pointy part, right? And then on your
Yeah.
thumb, you basically have the same thing. It's just not like it's put in an angle where you are able to grab stuff in a better form.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was about it for our Great Lasagna Debate Part 1 question mark. You can tell us if you want a Part 2 with any additional questions at our social medias at Collegiate Cast on Twitter and TikTok and Collegiate Cast CA on Instagram and argue with us. Our first student promotion is Abby Rendon. You can buy her art and stickers from her personally at school or check out her business Instagram at swaggy_Abby. Spelled SWAGGY_AB1. Make sure to follow her. She has amazing stickers and amazing products, bro. This school year is just about over, but make sure to stick around and listen to us over summer. Once again, let us know your opinions on what we said and let us know if you have any different opinions, but my opinions were correct. I just wanted to say that. Argue it out with each other and let's see who wins.
Hope you
also-
enjoyed.